the next step. When I was younger, it was really romanticized that you're going for it and just keep going. And, it's like you have to work 24 hours, do 4 movies in one time, 5 shifts, don't sleep, don't eat. And the more a person does that, the more successful you will be. But as I have seen and lived more life, I've realized having a work-life balance is really important. Give yourself a break. It's okay. You just have to do the best you can. Survive, keep your head above water, and slowly you'll see you'll be walking on it. So this romanticization of work has to be tough and work has to be rough, and it's not. Work can be your companion. Work can be creative. Work can be something that gives you joy. And now I've reached a point where that work-life balance for me is most important. I will work on the 6 verticals that I'm working on, my business, my production, my book, my acting, whatever. But when I switch off, I'm with my family, I'm at home, I watch movies, I do whatever I want to do. So then when I come back to work the next day, I have the focus to be able to do even more things. I started working in the States in 2010. And in 2020, after 10 years of working in the industry, I started with music and then pivoted into acting in America. So started in 2010 for context. In 2020, I got my first leading role. How long did it take me? 10 years. So people don't think about how much hard work, how much consistent knocking on doors, how much humility it takes to go to another country and start from scratch. But it required me to strip every single thing that I knew in India and the laurels that I had achieved in India, the awards that I had won, the movies that I had done, the box office successes that I had seen. It required me to walk into rooms with extreme humility and introduce myself to people, to take my show reel and say, this is the work I have done. I would love to work with you. You have to go, you have to pound the pavement, you have to walk in, you have to be rejected, you have to audition, and you have to work around the culture of a new country. And that was so hard. I had to swallow the humility pill, and I was willing to do that hard work. And then, 10 years later, I finally got my leading role in a movie. The tears that it took when you move to a new country with no friends, no family, working with people that don't know you and don't know what you are able to achieve. When I first started doing Quantico, my co-actors did not understand the hoopla around me. They were like, who is this person? Like, why are you, the lead of that was the first time I got a lead role in a television series. And they just couldn't understand why. And it required me to just, be humble and say, I'm okay. This is a new environment. It's easy to go fishing from your boat, but when you have to go deep sea diving, it's a completely different thing. Yeah. So you have to learn according to your environment. So no, it wasn't easy. It was very hard. It took a lot of sweat, tears, and blood from me to finally be able to reach where I have reached. So when you say, I don't want to pass off the work that it took to get there and the time and the commitment that it took to get there. You have to shut off the noise. There are many people that will want to pull you down, but don't focus on that. Focus on the one person that believes in you. Focus on the light, little sliver of light that you might see, a little bit of inspiration that you might see. And that's the hardest thing to do because you're bogged down by baggage. You're bogged down by shackles of people holding you down. So you have to really push forward. And that's just individual. Do you have that inside of you to fight that fight for yourself? Or are you going to wait for somebody else to do it? That's an individual choice.
You can never fill the cup of others with an empty cup of yours. What do I mean by saying?
The point is to be able to walk into a room and not be judgy and say, who are you? What are you doing? You don't, you're different. You speak a different language. That's not cool. Yeah. People speak different languages because they know more than you. They know other things that you don't know. The idea is to have your mind open to collaboration. The idea is to have your mind open to what is it that I can imbibe from someone else's knowledge. Yeah. And I think I'm a student of life. I love different kinds of people and different things that people do. I'm not running as fast as I was. I'm thinking about the steps I take. I'm in a really comfortable, content place when it comes to my life. And the choices that I'm making are mine and are not defined by other people or the validation that I probably needed when I was younger. So I think that's made me a little bit more happy and calm. Why am I lucky enough to have the life that I do? And some other woman somewhere else with the same desires, same ambitions, same, needs doesn't have any of it. I really think about that a lot. It makes me feel like there must be something I did right. I wake up every day with a sense of gratitude, and I wake up every day with wanting to give back, whether that's with the person that is standing right next to me or whether that is a life choice that I might make. But giving back, I think, is so crucial when it comes to being grateful. I'm highly grateful for everything that I have. And I do think that maybe I did something right, that I've been blessed with the opportunity of having the life, being born to the parents that I was, being able to have the opportunity of making my own choices, having agency in my own life. If you think about women around the world, so many don't have that. Like, complete choices are made for themselves. But my parents told me, you have to have your opinion. It can be very scary. I mean, this generation of girls is fearless, and there's so many girls that take charge of their own lives, and they say, I'm not going to fit into the cookie cutter mold that probably my mother did or my grandmother had to. And it's so, like, I have goosebumps right now just thinking about it. I meet so many young women who have changed the trajectory of their families because of the choices that they've made. I think my message would be that there's a lot of noise around us and people that tell us to be a certain way. I was talking the other day about someone that when I went to convent school, I had this thing called moral science, a subject called moral science, which taught me how women should be seen, not heard, the lengths of our skirts, how we should sit with our legs. There's so much that is being told to women that to be a good girl, you have to be a certain way. Good girls don't make history. Bold girls make history. Bold people make history. So if you want to be the lead actor of your movie, which is your life, you've got to take choices that might be contrary to what you've heard. And that empowerment may or may not come from your parents, may or may not come from your family or boyfriend or whoever you're around. It comes from you. And that no one can do. If you don't have that encouragement in your home, try to find it in your gut, because no one's going to fix your life but you. I don't know. I don't think about the future. I'm not someone I plan for the future, but I don't think about how far I can go. I mean, who knows what my future holds for me. But what I can think about is my present. And like I said, I like to imbibe from people that I know. The reason I take new steps is because I see someone else doing something new and I'm like, what can I do that'll make me feel how I feel about this person? It's about that feeling. It's about
Hi guys, warm welcome. Good morning once again here in this training session of RainBNB. We don't discuss only about the RainBNB, but we are going to be empowered ourselves, being a part of this kind of learning, sharing, training session. What best is available for us to empower ourselves? Firstly, secondly, why we must do RainBNB. I strongly believe not because of this reason that I'm a part of the system, but from east to west, if you are going to analyze, RainBNB is the best project or platform to work on or with. Trust me. And I can show you with evidence and proof in the next 1 hour, I'm going to invest my time in this session. RainBNB is a kind of system that has created a miraculous results to people who have unshakable faith, belief into the system. But definitely it has drifted people away from the system who came here, who joined just to get rich quick. The video I played intentionally, this is the, Indian film industry top-notch actress who had very tough time, a lot of gossips and scandals here in the Bollywood industry in India that drove her to go to United States of America, USA. She went to USA in 2010. And it took her 10 years to get the role of her choice, the leading actor role. 10 years. People in RainBNB are not willing to wait for 10 months. They want results in 10 hours, 10 weeks. Forget about 10 months. And when they don't get, they look here and there. This concept, that concept. And there also they are equally same thing doing. So they are impatient people. They want to get rich quickly. They want to make millions overnightly, which is not going to happen. We all know we must learn from the, Mother Nature, the universe. When you sow the seed, does it give you fruits, grains, vegetables, flowers in just few hours? Or does it take the ample time required for that to grow and to give you the yields? Same thing is here, not only in RainBNB, but in other concepts also. But we as a human being, no matter how wise, mature, intellectuals we are into the habit of getting things quickly, fast food. We don't want to eat traditional, conventional, healthy foods. We are in so much of rush in our lives to have something very quickly. Burger, pizza, cold drink. I'll tell you one thing here. I'm from Asia. My origin is from India. When I was young, very young, 15, 20 years old, I used to read and hear the news that the people in Australia, New Zealand, England, America have diseases called cancer. And we people living in India were not having that kind of disease. We were getting affected by tuberculosis, cholera, and other kind of disease. But cancer was not so common in India and adjoining countries. It was very prominent. It is very realistic and relevant to our business, what I have been going to discuss with you. But Europeans, Americans, Britishers, people from Australia, New Zealand, a lot of people were getting cancer. But now, after 20 years, 25 years down the line, in Asia also, including India, a lot of people are getting affected by this disease, which is very vulnerable. You know why? It's a lifestyle disease. We are in awe of following Western cultures. Indians were having the traditional cultures. In China, since I have been living in Singapore, and a lot of Chinese are there in Singapore, they don't have kitchen in their apartment, in their home, because they all are into the habits of eating foods outside. They don't have kitchen. So all these things we have developed ourselves technology-wise a lot, but we have invited also a lot of problems, challenges, diseases. In Japanese technology is the world's best. We all know, don't we? But in Japan, elder people have got very long life, 100 years, 110 years, 120 years old, you will find a lot of people. But they don't have children, grandchildren to spend time with. They have been, buying robots to invest quality time with them. Robots, AI-based robots. So no, we have been upgrading ourselves, but literally speaking, trust me, we have been downgrading and degrading our quality of lives. We think that we have made some big achievements, but what life is all about? Life is all about not only having a lot of materialistic achievements, but to me, and in actual meaning, the real life is all about having and leading quality life full of happiness, life full of peace, life full of what you want to do, you must do, you should do. You should not be directed, you should not be forced to do certain things. And this is what the RainBNB is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. Whether you live in Asia, Africa, Europe, America, Latin America, in any part of the world, you have freedom. Freedom from decentralization. That's the motto of this concept. You can be literally free financially, personally, professionally, in all respects, spiritually, because your life is under your control. Why? Through RainBNB, not only you are going to make a lot of money in the form of BNB, you can create a lot of wealth, fortune for yourself, but also the kind of empowerment you are going to give to your members, your team members. And through this project, with the help and support of you, as well as your upliners, they are going to change their life. They are going to make a lot of money. And using that money, because of you and others, they have made this because they got the opportunity through different people and the help and support from the different people. They are always going to give you blessings. They are always going to pray for you. You are always going to be in their prayers. That is matchless, peerless, out of this world. So, when someone is praying for you, for your well-being, for your family well-being, that is the utmost thing. That is the utmost thing. That's why I say in all my meetings and training program that RainBNB is not a system only to make a lot of BNBs to have, a life to have things called financial freedom, but also over and above this financial freedom, you get a lot of other things. But a lot of people have not yet understood this concept. They are in a rat race to some way or the other to earn a lot by hook or by crook. By any means, they want to create wealth. And when you are into that rat race, by this way or that way, by good way or bad way, to create a lot of wealth, that wealth is not going to last for you, with you forever. And even though it's going to last, you are not going to have happiness and peace of mind. Trust me. I have spent 25 years in network and affiliate marketing. Almost the average life of a person in this world is 75 to 80 years, almost 1/3. Why? I joined network marketing at a very early age. So 25 years I have spent in this industry. And what I have learned, anyone can make a lot of money from any work. But the good thing about anyone, if you help others to make that kind of money, and not only one, two people, but several other people, then definitely your life becomes very powerful, very meaningful. MLM, let me show you something. Multi-level marketing. A lot of people are in love with multi-level marketing. Many of us are having negative idea about multi-level marketing. MLM, MLM, the one form of multi-level marketing, MLM, multi-level marketing. For some people, it is make lots of money. But I have learned during my first, I think, 3 or 4 years of network marketing career, MLM does not stand for multi-level marketing or make lots of money kind of marketing. Rather, it stands for make life meaningful. You can make your life, everyone's life, somebody else's life meaningful. That's what the multi-level marketing is all about. And RainBNB, the business plan, the compensation structure, the community building structure is somewhat similar to a great extent, just like affiliate marketing, network marketing, or multi-level marketing. But the goal here is to make someone else's life meaningful, make your life meaningful, powerful. If you are going to work with this objective and motto, trust me, you're going to soar and succeed like anything. You're going to be on moon. Nobody can stop you. That's the beauty. Because, when you have the right intent, right objective, motto, then definitely this universe is going to work with you to provide you all resources, everything that you need to fulfill your dream, goal, and your objective. And this is what I have been experiencing in last less than 9 months in RainBNB. Because my goal, my objective, I keep talking always, to make and create several hundreds, thousands of people across the world. I want them to see as multimillionaire. And the kind of blessings, the kind of, prayers I'm going to get for my well-being, for my, positivity is going to be immense, immense. So, you can make a big difference, not only in your life, ladies and gentlemen, but in other people's life also. What blunders and mistakes we have been doing. In fact, yesterday I was very shocked. I saw one of the leaders of RainBNB promoting other project, though I was thinking that that person is totally committed and sold to this concept. And that person went to a project which is meaningless, which has no future at all. When you're working in a concept and you could not get succeeded here, you did not get big success, and you join other project of similar nature, which is just the copy and replica of RainBNB, then I think I have misjudged you, or you are not worthwhile to work with. I was shocked. So, people have short-sightedness. They are suffering from a disease called short-sightedness. It's an eye disease. Like I'm having myopia. When I was in 10th grade, I got my specs. And since then, I've been wearing spectacles. Long-sightedness. Okay. But a lot of people in this world have short-sightedness. They don't have things to see beyond certain limit. They are always in a rat race to achieve something big, and they are not going to do so. They will not do anything commendable here. They are not going to do anything out there as well. So they are here for experimentation. Life is too short to experiment with. See, I'll tell you, people who are successful in this world, today, let me share with you for next 10 minutes something interesting. Because, if you want to create a high-rise, multi-stories building on any land, a plot, you need to put a strong foundation first. If the foundation is not going to be strong, you cannot create a multi-stories high-rise building on that land and plot. So whosoever is joining any concept, not only I'm talking about RainBNB, ladies and gentlemen, but any concept, if you join, and if you are not crystal clear, if you did not build up a strong foundation to build your business on it, definitely it is really going to crash. Like if, a structure you have made using the cards, play cards. The play cards, you make a structure, or using the sand, you make some structure in and around the beach area. Any small wind, light wind can really demolish that structure. Same thing has been happening with people here. People are getting carried away in search of getting fast and speedy success without having any knowledge, learning, and that is called greed. Greed is always going to put you into trouble. Greed will always scam you. Greed is not a good thing. In all religions, if you go through the religious books you follow, whether you are a Christian or a follower of Islam or any other religion, in every religious book it's been said, it's been told that greed is the cause for all the problems we face in our lives. That is one of the cause. So people who join one good concept, they don't work according to the system, and they quit and give up that platform, and they join some other concept in the hope to get successful out there. They fail badly there also, and then they go to the third concept, the fourth concept. They keep on changing, and on every platform they are losing not only the funds, not only the time, energy, but the reputation and credibility and the character. It is a well-known quote in English. If you lose your time, you have lost something. Sorry. If you lose your money, you have lost something small. If you lose your time, you have lost something bigger than that. But if you lose your character, your credibility, your reputation, then you have finished. So credibility, reputations, characters are the inner things that is going to make you or break you in life. Because we are into a business called people's business. Our assets as well as our liabilities are people. If we are going to be surrounded with positive people, people whom we like, and we are going to be liked by them, definitely we are going to build a big, ecosystem. We are going to create a huge empire wherein everyone is going to be profited. But most of us are making blunders. Rather, I should be using the word crime. They are doing by just not focusing on one good right platform until they get succeeded, and they keep changing and keep diverting their team members. So in fact, they are doing crimes not only to themselves, but also to their people. We must be accountable and responsible to our team members, guys, because our team members are just like our children. They don't know, they are newbies, they are beginners in this industry. We being the pioneer leaders, experienced leaders, onus is on us to guide them, to help them become successful. Why I am so much accountable and responsible, especially to my frontliners, my direct referrals, because I brought them into this business. It's my responsibility, firstly, to make them successful. If they fail, the prime reason for their failure is me. It's me. Because of me, they have failed in this business. If they have not been earning well, it is because of me, because I did not train them. I did not adapt them to understand this opportunity and platform to work in such a way and mode that they could succeed. I did not train them. If your children are not doing well in life, trust me, the parents are to be blamed firstly, and then the children, of course. Downliners are just like our children in this platform, in this industry. They are novice, having no idea, knowledge about the system, how they can work, no matter whatever the knowledge, degree, high post, experience they have in their lives. But in this industry, in this business, they are our children, just like our children. Maybe they can be older than us, but in this business, they are new people, newbies, babies for us. We need to nurture them, train them, educate them, empower them, guide them. Whenever they have challenges, difficulties, we must do our best to resolve those things. Are we doing enough? So you being a leader are going to divert yourself and you're going to make your team members offering other projects without being and making them successful here, what they will think about you. Team is really going to be disturbed. Team is not going to be focused. Sailing in two boats and riding the two horses, we all know the results. We are going to fall down. We are going to sink ourselves. We know everything, but we don't apply and implement the knowledge we have. This my, always a very favorite line. Knowing is not important in life. Applying and implementing the knowledge which you have religiously, honestly, responsibly, with accountability is very important. So we know sailing in two boats is always going to put you in trouble, but in spite of the fact, we have been doing it. And that is the reason we are not able to capitalize, good profits and growth because we become greedy. We doubt. Self-doubt is very dangerous. Why a lot of people are so successful and the highest achievers in RainBNB? Because they did not have any doubts, dilemma, questions about RainBNB. In a culture where I come from, when somebody gets married, we don't look for other girls and women. Please don't mind it. I'm just sharing with you. So it means you're sold to that person. So here in life also, in this kind of business, if you're not sold to yourself, if you're not accountable, responsible to what you have chosen to work in, you're not going to be succeeded. Don't become the jack of all trade, ladies and gentlemen. You're always going to be average, mediocre in your life. If you're going to be the jack of all trade, try to become the master of one stuff, and you will be always appreciated. You will always be seeing yourself the topmost achiever in that field. All the successful people you just see, think about them, go through their biographies, autobiographies, their stories. They were the master in their own field. When they became the master, they did try maybe some other things also, but try to become the successful person firstly in one field, one platform, one concept. If you're going to, figure out several things at one point of time, definitely you're going to drain out your time, energy, effort on different things, and you will always remain mediocre and average in all those things. So the first thumb rule to be successful in any concept, I am not telling you to work in RainBNB. Trust me, with bona fide intention, I tell people always, if you don't like RainBNB, quit it instantly, immediately. Go and try and find out some good project, the best project, and give your best out there. You will be successful. But do you have best like RainBNB? No. I can bet you on this. If you have, just after this meeting, DM me. Give me the direct message. I will join with you and work under you. That's a challenge I'm giving to you openly, because I've been working around the world. Trust me, guys, at this point of time, there is no good project as like RainBNB in the whole world, which is so much money fetching, which has long-term lifetime future, which is 100% decentralized, which is scam-free, loss-free, risk-free, which is free from ownership control. Even though the ownership has not yet been renounced here, because of the immutable coding, this project is 100% ownership free from. Which concept can give you? The number of joinings, registrations, upgradation, you can check on our smart contract. Even though our smart contract has been wrongly reported as a phishing scam contract since March, but people are crazy about our concept because they knew and they know very well why it had happened. There is nothing wrong in it. It was being done with malefied intention and just to defame, stop, and derail the growth of RainBNB and its community members. We all know this. We were being attacked severely by the suspension of our domains in the past. We were being attacked badly by suspension of our server. We were being rumored to be closed down in past. But all these negative marketing promotions from our competitor, opponent, platform owners, users did not affect us largely and strongly. Trust me. We have overcome all these challenges in last 3 months' time that we had faced. And we have, came as victorious platform. And thanks to all the users, community members who believed in themselves and of course in this project. I ask you one question today. Show me a reason, a point where you feel with logical explanation and argument that RainBNB can scam you. You will not be able to do so. I can challenge you with humility. RainBNB can never ever scam anyone. Why? Because when the scam happens, in which situation the scam will happen? When there is a collection of fund at one place and developer, creator, owner will have access to that fund. The beauty about RainBNB smart contract and RightBNB smart contract, the smart contract does not store, hold, collect any funds. Any fund that's been paid to the smart contract, it gets distributed, disbursed instantly in nanoseconds, in fraction of seconds. So when there is nothing left in the contract, what the created developer will do, what they will run away with. Ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question. So even though a lot of efforts were being made, and people were being paid to defame and to destabilize us, all the people, all our community members who were dedicated, committed, who were having the wisdom, mind, and due diligence, they understood why it's been done, why it's been happening, and they applied their brain and they stick to this platform, and they have been working well. And we have doctors, teachers, professors, engineers, homemakers, students, people from other different walks of life, lawyers. You cannot be full lawyers, advocates. People in different countries from different professions have been working in RainBNB. It's in Asia, it's in Africa, it's in Europe, America, UK, Latin America, everywhere. Everywhere. So this is a concept which will never embarrass you, which will never scam you, which will never stop you, which will never, get shut down at all in any case. Because this is not being operated by any human being, by a group of people. The whole process is being conducted, executed, done by the smart contract of OPBNB blockchain, which can only be stopped when the internet in the whole world will get stopped, which is not having any possibility, not even an iota of possibility for that to happen, exist. If the world gets finished, if the internet is going to be stopped, it means the planet Earth is going to be stopped. We have seen just a few months back, the Microsoft server gets stuck, hacked, and the whole world got affected so badly. The banking system, the airline traffic, everything, all the corporate sectors got stuck badly for several hours. So internet is never ever going to be stopped, disrupted at all. Maybe some technical snacks can happen for some time, but definitely within few hours it is going to be rectified. So RainBNB is a platform for life. But how much profits and benefits you are going to make, it's totally dependent on you. And let's start sharing with you from my side something important today. Why are we here in RainBNB? And what is stopping us from earning big number of BNBs? That is a big question. Why did we join this? See, money is the biggest motivational factor, ladies and gentlemen, in this world. If you're not earning well through RainBNB, let's say in several past months, a few months' time, definitely your motivation level towards RainBNB is going to be affected badly. And if this will continue for several other months, definitely you will be in a position to quit the system. And why you are not earning well? Because you are not following the system. There's nothing wrong in the system. The same platform, the same concept, same kind of compensation structure, same joining amount. People in one part of the world are earning so many BNBs. People in other part of the world are earning averagely, and people in third part of the world are earning nothing. Why? Because the two other parts of the people in the two other parts of the world they are not following the system. I'm going to share with you today some interesting insight. If you're not going to follow, definitely you are planning your best to fail in this business. Trust me. If you are not going to follow the protocols of the system of RainBNB, you are definitely going to plan your best to fail in this system. You know, there's a saying that I have read long time back during my early career of network marketing. That's a very beautiful quote I would like to share with you. Just a second. No one plans to fail in life. No one plans to fail in life. Does anyone plan to fail in life? No, no one. But most of us fail to plan always in our life. And this is where we remain average and mediocre. We all want the best in our lives, don't we? But most of us just want the best. We are always failing ourselves in planning to attain that best. And this is where the mediocrity, the life, average life, most of us have been leading in this world. So in RainBNB, if you really want to succeed yourself, if you really want to be successful, if you really want to earn 100, 200, 500,000 BNBs, you can. You can, but just follow the system. And what the system says, let me share with you. The system is pretty simple. See, beginner is just the registration. Beginner is just the registration amount. Registration in RainBNB. You are going to register your prospects, your guests in RainBNB. If you're just going to include registration in RainBNB, okay? If you're just going to register someone with beginner package and you are just going to leave that person to introduce further two more people, you are making the blunder. You are making the blunder. This means you are planning your best to fail in this business. The moment someone registers with beginner package, you just have to tell that person before doing the registration that beginner is just the registration process. You are into this business, but ask that person, you'd like to earn $100,000 in 1 year's time or in next 10 years time or maybe 5 years time. Of course, the person in front of you before you is going to tell you, of course, in 1 year's time, maybe 6 months time. So if you really want to do that thing, then second step, this is the step one, register yourself with beginner package. Step one. Step two is to upgrade yourself immediately then and there after registration. Upgrade yourself to at least mentor, or in worst case, pioneer, or in special super worst case, ambassador rank. Not below that. If you're inducting people, bringing in people with lower than ambassador rank, it means you are planning your best to fail yourself and to fail your direct referral in this business. Mentor is 90% effort you must put to invite and upgrade someone instantly with mentor rank. Mentor is the best way, sweet spot. Pioneer, the next 7% or 8%. An ambassador, just 2%, 2 to 3% cases ambassador. And whosoever is coming with pioneer ambassador, just tell the moment you start earning well, upgrade yourself immediately. Upgradation is the key here. If you are not, the business of RainBNB is based on two principles, ladies and gentlemen. The first one is to build up your community. Second one is to upgrade yourself and help your community to upgrade. If you're not going to do any one of these things or both things, definitely your payout is going to be nothing. And that's the reason people who are not earning well, their community is not growing. And if they are growing also, the upgradations are not happening. So if there is a syllabus in your school, college, and university, and if you're not going to study your syllabus, what will happen in your exam? You're going to fail. You are bound to fail, or you're going to score very little, merely a pass mark. So for most of the people in RainBNB, same thing has happening. They are not following the syllabus of RainBNB, the protocols, the guidelines, the system towards success. And the systems towards success is, first step, start yourself with beginner as a registration, upgrade yourself instantly. And third step, which is very, very vital, and a lot of people are missing this step, and that's the reason they are failing in this business. A lot of people in your team are not earning well. They are not alive in this business because they are not following the step number 3. And the step number 3 is train yourself in this business. And training is free here. Join all our training programs. Join all our training programs. Happenings in different languages across the world. Because through these trainings, you're going to learn what this business is all about, how to do this business, what are the steps you need to take, what are smart contract, blockchain, compensation plan, dashboard learning, making list, how to approach people, how to do prospecting, how to invite people for meetings, trainings, how to do presentations, how to do closing, how to make them join after joining, how to train them, how to invite them for the training for their interest. If you don't know all these things, then you are doing crimes. You are doing crime to yourself. Training is very important. 99.9% people are not attending training programs, and that's the reason they are quitting, giving up, not active in this business. Some people are telling me, I'm having a team size of 1,000 people, 2,000 people, 4,000 people. But how many active people you have in your team? Not even 10. Not even 10, I can bet you. If you're having a team of 2,000 people, not 10 active members you have in your team. And that's the reason you are not so successful here. Active community are required here. Active community. I call them army of RainBNB. Army, army of any country. They are trained so well, they can adapt themselves in all kind of situations. They don't have complaint, they always have compliment. So become the warrior army of your team. So training is very important, guys. Research shows in last less than 9 months, I have observed personally, whosoever has been coming for the meetings and trainings regularly, daily, without fail, come what may, they are the high flyers, go-getters in this business. And those who are not coming, they are the excuse-giving people. They are suffering from a disease called excusitis. Excusitis is a very dangerous disease. Habit of giving excuses. This business is no good for me. Nobody joins. People don't have money. People who have joined also, they are not earning well. Team is not growing. People are not upgrading. All these excuses. All these excuses. Wherever you go, ladies and gentlemen, you will have a lot of excuses to give. This is a concept here. You don't have to sell any expensive product forcibly to anyone. Understand this. You don't have to buy any stuff, expensive products for yourself. You don't have to do any daily, weekly, monthly targets here. You don't have to go out in the field and do the leg work or lip work. Everything is so simple, easy here. Even though in spite of all these advantages, if you're not getting successful, then you have to be blamed. And that's a fact, actually. Human beings are very strange. When they get successful, they take credits for their success. I am successful because of me. But when they fail, they held some other people's circumstances, situations responsible for their failure. Company is not good, platform is bad, uplines are not supporting, downlines are not working, government's policy, crypto is not friendly in my country, it's difficult to buy BNB, there is no, bridging system available, my upline is not aware, I'm not getting help, team is not working, all those reasons, they will give you thousands of reasons for their failures. And they will show as if they are not responsible, accountable in any way whatsoever, but everyone else. But when they get successful, they will take all the credits. But, research shows that life coaches says that if you are successful, it's always because of you. Some people must have helped you. You must give and have gratitude towards them, but definitely your success is your effort. And if you fail, then also the failure is because of you. You can't help anyone, your circumstances, your situation, your government, your country, or ultimately the God or your fortune or fate to be responsible for your failure. So if you're failing in this business, it's because of you. If you are minting so many BNBs, it's because of you. Learn this, accept it. Then only you can be successful, not only in RainBNB, but everywhere in your life. You have to change your mindset. There are two kinds of people in this world, the rich mindset people and the poor mindset people. We have known to all these facts earlier also, but we don't apply and implement, guys. Sad thing is this. Always try to make yourself the rich mindset people. Failure is because of me, success is because of others. This is the policy I have adopted since the time I started doing networking. I have been failing in my business, in venture, it's all because of me. But success, because of my whole team and me together, combined effort. Because I am nothing without my team. We are into people's business. I am what I am today because of my, several hundred thousands of people who have joined with me in RainBNB and before in other projects also. So try to give value, credit, and, gratitude we must show towards our people, and we must take accountability and responsibility. Coming back to the other important part, if you're not going to be focused in one project you have undertaken, definitely you are planning your best to fail in other projects and existing project also. If somebody is not successful in RainBNB, take my words, take in writing from me, record my voice. If you join other project, similar kind of project, replica of RainBNB, you are going to fail there also. What is the guarantee? You are starting from scratch over there. You are getting your team confused. You are not earning well out there. You are not earning here also well. So that's the blunder. That's the lack of leadership. That's the poor mindset. These are the ingredients for somebody to be successful. RainBNB plan is superb, highly money-fetching, long-term, low startup cost, risk-free, future projects, everything is the best. So you have got the best, why you're looking for the rest? Think about it. It's called poor mindset. It's called giving it a try. It means you are not happy, contented, satisfied, convinced with this project. So when you have doubt, your team will also have doubts. Whatever you do, your team is going to follow. You are as good as your team is as good as you. Vice versa. Interlinked, connected. Whatever parents do, all the bad habits children will follow. All the good habits children will also accept and adopt. Think about it. Your downlines are just like your children. So, the success and failure is very easy to achieve in our lives. We need to develop certain habits. And those habits are going to decide about your success and failures. Focus, then discipline. Discipline is very important. Discipline is never ever going to distract you. A lot of people get distracted. Don't you think I get a lot of offers from other platform owners, being the top-notch, community member of RainBNB? I get several offers, but I don't look at those projects. Very lucrative, very highly, money fetching those offers are, but I don't look at them. Because I have got something superb, fantastic. I don't have to look here and there. You all know, ladies and gentlemen, some of you, most of you have seen, there were a lot of concepts came copying our RideBNB and RainBNB plan. But do you find anyone growing the way RainBNB and RideBNB have been growing? With that speed? No. No, not at all. One concept that some of our African people have been doing, some of our American users have been doing, they have, in just 3.5 months, they have not even crossed 3,900 users. Not even 3,900 users. Just see this. In RainBNB, in such a recessive market, every month we have been crossing over 35,000 users for last 2 months consecutively. More than 1,000 registrations every day happening. Don't trust my word. Go to the contract, go to your app. After 24 hours, see the total users. Don't trust me. Trust the blockchain. In this kind of recession, last 3 months, RainBNB has not been getting that kind of growth the way we have been getting earlier. But in this recessive market also, we have been really, our growth is parabolic. From bottom, we are really going up like this. Parabolic growth we have. I'll just show you through this diagram. The growth is still like this. Earlier, we were growing like this. But still, we are going to, match in next 2 months' time. So when you have something big, see, community is going to decide the platform is going to sustain for how long. If no matter how good the platform is, if you are not going to get the community, you are a failure. The Facebook is not the first social media platform. Before Facebook, we all know Google. There was a social media platform came in the name of Orkut. In 2003-04, I was using Orkut before Facebook. Facebook came in 2004. But Orkut did not get the success. Why? Because the community, they were not able to, attract. Facebook did the magic. So, no matter how many copies of Ride and RainBNB came, they did not become successful because they did not draw the community towards themselves. But RainBNB is still thriving, growing with great speed. Transactions happening, upgradations happening. In every few minutes, several transactions happening. In other projects, every hour, every 20, 30 minutes, one transaction happens. Just see the growth. So where you would like to work in, The growing community or the downgrading community? Think about it. Why I've been sharing with you all these things? It's important to guide you well. If you have not understood the concept of RainBNB is not just a community building system, guys. Trust me. In next, I guess within 6 months, you will find 2-3 new projects coming. And if you have the active community, you will be earning from community building system also, the current system, and you will be earning from 2-3 new projects also. Just see, the income is going to be very exponential here. You don't have to build up your team, your network, your community again and again. With the same community size and team strength, you will be earning from other projects. That's the future project. It is just the tip of an iceberg, what you have been seeing here in the beginning, which is just appearing to be 10% above the water level, just like a tip of an iceberg. Rest 90% is yet to come from RainBNB. So that's why I emphasize strongly every time to build up your community, because community is going to make you the king or the queen in your life. Without community, without network, no success. Your network is equal to your net worth. We know this, but do we apply and implement while working in RainBNB? No. How many of you have done in last 60 days, how many of you have done at least one direct referral? Just please raise your hand. I want to see you. How many of you have done in last 60 days at least one direct referral? Johan, yes. Only one. Anyone else? If you're not recruiting in network marketing, affiliate marketing, or in this kind of RainBNB system, it means you are absolutely planning your best to remain average, mediocre, or fail yourself in this business. Trust me. In May, I have taken a pledge in front of 170 people in the Goa event that this month itself, I am going to put 10 more new direct referrals, at least with mentor rank. 10 more new direct. I have already done 81 direct referrals. I have had a target to have 500 direct referrals within this year. So you need to focus on recruitment. This is the community building system. If you're not contributing towards community building, and by recruiting more people, you are having three-way benefits, threefold benefits. Firstly, you are going to earn referral bonus, 10%, almost $7,000. One person is going to pay you right from beginner to creator if he or she upgrades to. Secondly, you are helping that person to change his or her life. That person is going to be lifetime showing gratitude towards you. He or she will always pray for you. He or she will always be thankful for you. Second benefit, which is the biggest one, will always bless you, which is the good one. Third one, when you're going to put in more directs in binary structure, those more direct, extra directs are going to be spilled under someone else. So those people and the people above them are going to get rank upgrade bonus. So your downlines are also going to get supports from you. So threefold benefits you get while recruiting more people. It's a community building system. If you're not going to build up your community, if your team is dead, what you will do? You will leave the business. If you start any business, let's say you invested $25,000, $50,000 in any business in your city, in your country. If the customers are not coming into your showroom, into your shop, into your factory, what you will do? You will shut down the business? No. You have invested huge money. You will try to find ways how to promote your business, how to scale up your business, how to do advertisement so that the customers can, you will put some, discount sales. You will do advertisements to promote your business so that the customers can come and, visit your showrooms, factories, outlets. But in RainBNB, since you have invested $3, $10, $20, $40, small amount, You tried your best for a month or two, and that also not to in a 100% appropriate way, and suddenly you find nothing is happening and you quit. Easy coming, easy going. You join this business with $3, you will exit this business with more easy way. When I joined this business, I thought I have invested into this business several hundred thousands of dollars. And until I earn them back, I'm not going to quit this business. If you have this attitude, no one can stop you from being successful through RainBNB. I have not, though I started my journey in RainBNB with Emperor rank on the very first day, and that time I had invested $6,000 actual amount. $6,000, over $6,000 it was. But I thought that it is not $600,000, it is several hundred thousands of dollars. I'm not going to quit this business, come what may. I also had a lot of reasons to quit this business in the past. The domains were getting suspended, the servers were getting blocked, people were leaving my team, joining other project. I had several reasons to quit. But if I quit this and go, there also the same situations will happen. There also the same situation will happen. What is the guarantee, surety that when you go to other platform, those things will not happen? There also people will not join, people will not upgrade, people will not buy your project. Then what will happen? You will quit that and go to another project. You become engineer first, your engineering is not giving you good earnings. Then you try to become doctor, you became doctor, your doctorate is not going to give you earning. Then you try to become pilot. Do you do like this in real life? No. You choose one profession, you invest your rest of the life in that profession. Why not in RainBNB? People are afraid always that if I join this concept will, how long it will sustain. Here is a 100% surety guarantee that this concept can stay sustained as long you are going to sustain in this world. Why not to stick to this? Why not to follow all the terms, goals, norms, protocols to become successful here? All syllabus are given. Questions are out. If you go through those questions, you learn the answers, you follow, you are going to be 100% distinction achiever. But why? We are not doing. We are not working accordingly. Big question you need to ask yourself today. Self-evaluation is very important. No one can force you, no one can motivate you but yourself. This is a business you have joined to make your life better, bigger, more profitable for yourself. If you're not going to work, I will find 10 other people who are going to work with me. And I have been doing it. Those 10 are not going to work, I will find 100 other people in different cities, different countries who are going to work with me. And we all can work together to achieve our goals and dreams fulfilled. So if you are not going to work, you are going to, get all the losses for yourself. Your upline will never ever going to be in any loss. Temporarily setback, he or she will get, but definitely after some time, it will be totally overcome. And there are a lot of people waiting for us, for you, for others, whom we can approach and make their life totally, brighter, better through this platform. So, focus on this. Tomorrow is going to be a global testimonial session. It is going to be, what time? It's 2:30 p.m. UDC time, 3:30 p.m. UK time. And I want all of you to please attend that. It's going to be in mixed language, but definitely we try our best to do the translation in English also. Most of the English speakers will also be present. Do try to attend that meeting, wherein you will see people from different countries coming over there, sharing their experiences, their earning, their insight, feedback about RainBNB. Every Sunday we are conducting. Last Sunday I was busy in some leader summit in India, so it was discontinued. But from tomorrow onwards, every Sunday we are going to do it. So do join. And if you want to take part as a guest speaker, sharing your testimonies and experiences, no matter if you have earned 1 BNB, 2 BNB, or 5 BNB, it doesn't matter at all. It is the enthusiasm, excitement, your interest level that matters the most. There is a saying in English, guys, fake it till you make it. If you are trying to think that you are just like 100 BNB earners, you will earn definitely in few months time later 100 BNB and maybe more also. So fake it till you make it. Try to think yourself, make yourself just like as a person who are very successful in this business. And then the success will start coming to you. You become what you think actually in life. And the universe is going to help you. What you will keep thinking daily, every moment in your life. Because, when you don't think, you don't receive, you don't get. When you sit or decide you have to go somewhere, you reach there. You reach there, maybe by car, by road, by, plane, by train, so you have to decide where you want to go. So start thinking good, positive about the system. There is no need to go here and there. Trust me, you will be, you will be making blunders. A lot of leaders got misguided, temporary benefits, quick results they wanted. But, just before this meeting, why this meeting got delayed by 2-3 minutes, I was having a group of 20 people from Asian countries, Indonesia, Philippines, top leaders were there. And those people were very active in RainBNB, and they got misled when the RainBNB transition, was happening for RainBNB. And they went in 3 to 4 different projects they did, and all of them scammed them. And they are still seeing RainBNB is growing. So they were in touch with me for last 10-12 days. They have been regularly, contacting and, having the communication with me. Now 20 people were there in that meeting. They all are ready to work with full dedication, commitment in RainBNB because they have tasted everything. And that gave them unpleasant experiences. So they are back into this business again with full vigor and enthusiasm. Interest level is on top, and they are committed that they are going to work like anything. So if you go here and there, definitely tomorrow or later, you are going to come back here. Or maybe you can give up forever this industry, or you can come back to RainBNB. So why to go here when you have the best? Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, you can ask me. We still have 5 to 10 minutes to take your questions. Yes, Boy Cano, please unmute. What is your question? You can write your question in the chat box also. You can tell me by raising your hands to unmute yourself. Yes, any question, guys? No question from anyone? So when there is a no question, there are 2 possibilities. Either you have understood everything, or you have not understood anything. Yes, Johan, unmute, please.
If you can hear me, have you had any chance to look at the blockchain, to look at your level 8 for the downline?
Your voice is not clear, Johan. Come again, please.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Sorry, yes. The earphones are not very well. My question is just concerning the blockchain, and from your level 8, where to look on the blockchain for your downline.
See, downline, you asked me in the past also, frankly speaking, to be honest with you, I did not get time to explore this, what you have been looking for. But definitely through your dashboard, you can check to some extent, great extent. Not all data you can find on your dashboard also, but definitely in blockchain. Give me some time, maybe 3-4 days. I will look into it. I'm having a very hectic schedule for next 3-4 days. Also, I'm traveling also. So definitely next time you can contact me personally. Also, I can help you. And please be specific and precise. DM me on my WhatsApp what exactly you want to see through blockchain, which kind of data. So I'll be able to know and to help you.
Thank
Okay.
you very much.
Yeah, most welcome. Okay, anyone else here? Anybody? Any question? Any suggestion? Any feedback? Okay, perfectly fine. So it's time to wind up the session, guys. Thank you so much. Wish you good luck. Tomorrow, global testimonial session. Do join. I'll be sharing with you the link. Okay, in the group and personally also. And if you want to participate, in fact, I would like you. See, it's just show business. If you're not going to make your presence felt across the world on international platform, definitely you're going to lag behind always. So try to boast yourself. Try to, market yourself by coming forward and sharing your views, experiences. People will come to know. You will get confidence, personality development, confidence building up. These are all important in this kind of business, to communicate with conviction, confidence with your team members, with the new guests, strangers, upliners, unknown to you. These things are very important. Initially, you might not see the difference, but in long run, let's say a few months down the line, you will feel a big difference in your lifestyle, in your way of working, talking, by being a part of this kind of sharing session. So I would urge everyone to take interest, DM me personally to be a part of that sharing session tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much. Good luck and good night.